I will make this as short and brief to the point. I want to thank everybody for watching any of the videos that I put on this line. My intentions was not necessarily to go live, but it was to just talk on a few things because I'm trying to catch up on some stuff. Uh, this was usually my day off, and during my days off, I just try to catch up on a lot of things that I need to do before my week started. But today I was supposed to work on a project and it got pushed to the next day. So while I'm getting some things together, allow me to make this quick video because a lot of stuff that I got going on is kind of shut down until further notice. This video is for educational purposes only, in which I like to call edutainment. So unless I get somebody to call me while I'm on this line, I hope to get a lot of people involved in this video. I'm also on TikTok as well. And I'm going to dedicate this to my biker community also. So it just won't be this video. It just won't be this one page. So I want to talk about tactics and going through tactics while you are dealing with cancer and how to get through it by going through it. Again, this is for educational purposes only. So I'm trying to be very cautious about what I'm going to say so we don't get flagged. All right. Step number one. Get a pen.
I don't care
get a
who's doing
pad.
better than me. I'm not.
Get a pen. Get a pad. You're going to write down everything that you are experiencing. Good days, bad days, things that's on your mind. And I'm going to show everyone on here, and this video will be played over and over again, and I hope you all get to watch it. And I understand that sometimes people go way overboard and they take too long to get to the point. So I'm also going on TikTok as well. And I want everybody to pay attention to what I'm about to say. If you have any questions, please don't be scared to ask. Again, I'm on TikTok. All right. All right, I'm on 2 pages now. We're about to go live. We're on YouTube. And we are on TikTok. So I hope that I get a few people on here. Around this time is usually active. So let's see how many people we get on TikTok as well as YouTube. We're at a decent percentage on the phone and on the tablet. So I hope that this will be a very educational and inspirational video. Keep in mind, I'm on 2 pages, so I may get a question on 1 page and vice versa. But for those who may come on TikTok, you can go to the YouTube page, We Ride for a Cure. It's the same name as here, We Ride for a Cure. I'm dedicating this to the MC community as well because I am a biker. And I am a cancer survivor of now 8 years. And how I got through it was not easy. I got through cancer by going through it. I got through cancer by understanding what I had to go through, by learning what cancer is, what cancer isn't, how cancer affects the body, how cancer affects your emotional state. And cancer is a reverse version of you. And it operates off of everything opposite of you. Everything that you consume, it consumes in order to dominate you. Now, that's a very easy way to explain what cancer is. But what cancer isn't is a death sentence. And if you all are in the biking community or not, and you are in the United States of America, the majority of the substances that we take, we consume, is not healthy for you unless you grow it yourself. Unless you know somebody who you know personally that grows their own food and you know how they cook. The average American does not know their blood type, which is the number one reason why you get sick and your body breaks down. The average American eats because they're hungry and not because they're trying to eat to live. The average American does not understand that even though it is recommended that you eat 3 times a day, what is not being explained is eat 3 meals according to your blood type in rations. That means that you do not eat an entire pizza. You eat a small portion of the pizza. If you eat a small portion of the pizza, you're supposed to have pizza that matches your blood type. It's not difficult. That means that you're not supposed to be eating sausage. You're not. Because if you have a blood type such as mine or any other popular blood types, then you are going to experience mucus inflammation, your blood being affected by the food that you're eating, which causes things such as gout, which causes acid reflux, which causes what we like to call in the hood the itis. Also, what causes issues with your sinuses and issues with your immune system healing properly because there's a lack of oxygen that you are taking in your body. And that is what eating the wrong food will do to you. When your body is trying to get rid of certain things out of the body, one of the signs is mucus. You have it up in here. Your nose gets stuffy. Your eyes get puffy. That's mucus. That happens when the body is taking in something and it goes to your bloodstream when it begins to digest. And guess what? It is not allowing it to break down. So guess what happens? The body has to find a way to get rid of it by your lymphatic system. And it comes out as mucus. If you all understand that, if you understood what I said, do me a favor and give me a thumbs up because I don't want to be talking and just be talking. Okay? For those of you all who are on TikTok, I will ask you all to please go to the YouTube page, We Ride for a Cure, because I am recording this and you can see this video again if you miss it on here. Learn what your blood type is. Why doctors do not tell people to do this, I don't know. But I'm telling you because my elder taught me this. Once you begin to eat foods that match your blood type, most of the time the issues that you are having will go away. If you operate your body and take care of it the same way you take care of your car when it's time to change that oil, most of the problems that you're having will be eliminated. Now, women, how long does it take for your cycle to come? Usually 21, 24, sometimes 26 days for your cycle to come, sometimes 28 days. But what does your cycle do? It cleans out your body of what? And I don't want to get too detailed into it, but you all know the answer to that. Okay? Men, don't think that because you're not a female, that your body doesn't go through it as well. Every man, every woman should detox their body every 120 days or at least 3 months. Men, you definitely need to detox your body every 90 days. Your body has to have a cleansing cycle the same way a woman has a cleansing cycle. Okay? You're not exempt. All right? Especially men who eat large amounts of meat. You need to detox your body from the meat. You eat beef, you eat pork, you eat chicken. Some of you all are not eating the right foods or taking in the right amounts of foods. And that's why you got that belly. Because that belly is a reaction of too much sugar, too much starch, and too much red meat. And your body has not eliminated it, and it becomes just like old fruit when it sits inside the refrigerator. Guess what? If you open up some juice, pineapple juice, or any type of juice, after you open up the first time and you don't drink it, what happens to that juice? It begins to what? Fermentate. So when you open up the bottle, you hear that tss. That's that air coming from the fruit because it is a water fruit. It's a water food. It's a flushing food. But when it fermentates, guess what happens? What happens is it becomes stale. Guess what happens when you have leftover meat or food in your body? It does the same thing. And this becomes the stinky breath, the gas, the bloatness in your body that you got to get those Tums and the Alka-Seltzers. That's what happens when you consume too much food to be digested. And your stomach has to have a break from digesting the foods, which is a natural acid. Okay? So, why am I saying this? And I say that dedicated to the MC community because there are way too many of you men and women that are overweight. Way too many of you men and women that are drinking over large consumptions of alcohol, which is sugar, which causes diabetic issues, problems in the liver, because you have too much sugar that the body has to break down. What it doesn't break down becomes the fat that sits in your body. Do you all understand this? So you need a break. You need a break. And these foods, because they come from a live animal, is being slaughtered in a stress-filled area, and animals get stressed out too. And now you're consuming this stressed animal. And guess what the blood is doing? It's going into your body. And now you trying to figure out why you're so stressed out and you got anxiety issues and this and that. That's because you consumed something that was stressed because you did not clean the meat of the blood. The blood is the memory. The blood is the life source. And yes, I've heard that that's not all that they put in there to make it plump and juicy and all that. However, if you know that, why are you not cleaning your meat before you cook it? This is the lessons that I teach for my clients because you are going through a total life change. The next thing that I'll ask everyone and meditate. And I'm not saying meditating to wish for something. And that's a big mistake when you go through meditation. Meditation is the end result of all of your work and all of your accomplishments. Meditation is the end result. That is the state of bliss or peace. That is the state of calmness that everybody needs to be in. So if you don't mind, I'm going to give you all a small technique. And I have to remind myself I have to do it too. Because I have a couple of issues right now that I'm dealing with. And it just seems as if I get closer to finishing up one thing, something else comes up. And this is the type of day that I had. But it's okay. Honestly, I'm not a quitter. Number one, if you all of the videos that I had on my previous page on TikTok that I shut down because I got tired of arguing with TikTok. So if you would like to see all of these old videos, including the one that made me famous that got over 8 million views, I'm going to repost that on this page and on my YouTube page. So everybody can get a whip of what I was doing over the last 4 years that got people to follow me. All right. But I also encourage everyone, please Go and get your blood type checked out. Go and find out what your blood type is. Go and see your doctor. Every 6 months, you need to go get your body checked out. Every 6 months. Every 3 months, you need to do a 21-day detox. Every 21 days. Every 3 months, you need to start a 21-day detox. Every week, you need to fast once a week. You can do a liquid fast, just liquids, or you can do the hardcore fast, or what they call a dry fast. Everyone needs to start practicing these rituals because fasting helps fight cancer. I'll say that again. Fasting helps fight cancer. Eating the right foods that match your blood type helps kill cancer. Because once you feed the body what it actually needs, the cells that are cancerous or radical cannot exist or survive in a healthy or alkaline body. Everyone has a degree of cancer in their body that naturally dies off within a certain amount of weeks. It is a normal process. The same way that you breathe between 10 to 30 different viruses every day. However, the mucous membranes and your immune system help fight those viruses by way of your white blood cells. This is the lessons that I teach my clients, and this is the information that I was taught, and I'm still learning every day. But the best defense that you can apply to yourself is taking time. I'm going to do my ritual. Take your fist, make a fist. Pat your chest in sets of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. And work on doing this for 5 minutes. Now, if you count this, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And keep the rhythm. This is going to help calm your body. The next step that you're going to apply as you are now calming down your body, you're going to just concentrate on just getting that stress out. This is why a pad and pen is so important. I was dealing with a financial issue. I was just separated from my wife, now my ex-wife. I was going through some financial issues. I just had a job offer. I couldn't do the job because I now was in the hospital for 5 days. And then 2 weeks later, I found out I had cancer. I got into a calm state. And I realized that at this very moment, everything in my life was going to change. What you do at this moment when these things occur is to put into action how you are going to go through it, because you can't escape it. How am I feeling right now? I'm upset. Why am I upset? Because everything that I'm trying to do is being cut off from me. Is this God's way of saying, I need you to slow down? Is this God's way of saying you are doing way too much and you're not looking at the bigger picture? And what are we learning from this experience? Because you're going to get hit with the doctors trying to tell you to do chemo. You're going to get doctors giving you this fear tactic. And I hate to say it, but I'm going to be honest with you. Some of you all who have been to the doctor, you know how they give you these fear tactics and they make you feel a certain way and they get you scared. That right there should be illegal. Just recently, I lost a cousin through the complications of cancer. And I wish that he never took the doctor's advice. Because I truly believe that he would be here if he didn't go through the process. That he was doing good, and the next minute he got sick. How do you deal with this? You have to sit down and look at where you're at. You have to sit down and look at where you are at before you make your next move. What's the bigger picture? What is it that I'm dealing with that I need to read up on, that I need to get as much advice as I possibly can? Yes, you can survive cancer, but you need to be around the right people that will work for you. You need to be around people that have survived it. You need to reach out to people that survived cancer. How did you do it? Because now your mind is going everywhere. You're looking for an answer. You need to find people who survived it and went through it. And the people that survived, you have to put into your mind that you are not only going to get through this, but you're going to attack it and defeat it. And you have to have the mindset of someone that is strong enough to go through this so that you can stay encouraged. Because the people that got through it will be the people that will motivate you to get through it. And you can get through it. So let's begin. Do you want to get rid of this issue? Obviously, the answer is yes. The next question is, how serious are you about getting rid of this problem? And that's the next step. Are you willing to stop eating certain foods? Are you willing to stop eating certain foods now that you have cancer? Are you willing to start studying the herbs and the foods that help kill cancer? Are you willing to get into an exercise program because there is an exercise program for cancer? Are you willing to clean your environment because a clean environment helps with healing the inside of the body? Are you willing to let certain things go? Are you strong enough to let things go? If you smoke cigarettes, if you smoke that ooey, if you smoke cigarettes, take alcohol, and eat pretty much like the average African American. Because the cancer cells exist off of everything opposite that works in your favor. So the more you're eating this starchy food, the more you eating this mucus building food, the more you eating this carcass that is not supposed to be eaten in the first place, the more the dead animals that you're eating, you're feeding these cells that are literally working opposite of how they're supposed to operate in your body, the energy that it needs to stay alive and active. Are you willing to study the pattern of a cancer cell? Are you willing to go through a detox that helps clean your body so that the symptoms that they're saying you have can actually be eliminated because you're now oxidizing your body? Are you within 7 days and within 14 days, a brand new cell has been developed? Are you willing to understand how the natural cells develop themselves based upon what you feed your body? Are you willing to understand that the cells in your body are small versions of you that not only consume, not only get hungry, but also urinate and defecate? Like those parasites that you don't realize is affecting your body the same way that if you have a baby and that baby defecates and urinates in that, consuming the leftover waste that you have in your body, and they create colonies, and those colonies recreate every new moon and full moon, and guess what? They have more babies and more babies, and the mamas and the babies become the mamas and daddies, and they grow and they get bigger and they get bigger and they get bigger, and they find rest in the rest haven called your colon, your brain, your heart, because you are not eating the right foods. You are not detoxing your body properly. And that's why you're getting sick all the time, because those parasites, just like your cells, are urinating and defecating in your body, and it gets into your bloodstream. And now that beautiful golden brown face that you had is now looking extremely dark because your blood is tainted from the residue from the parasites. Don't take my word for it. This is for educational purposes. Please look up how parasites affect your body. Please look and see how parasites affect your bloodstream. Please look at how when you are eating and you get this craving for some sugary snacks, that's the parasites actually possessing your body so that it can urges. And guess what those urges do? It makes you want it. It makes you want more of it. It makes you want to literally go get some more drugs because you are actually addicted. You're addicted to the sugar, which is actually a drug. You're addicted. But you're not just addicted, you're possessed. So do your research on, please, don't just go do your research. Make a book out of this stuff. And see what you can take to get rid of these parasites. And see after you get these parasites out your body, how you're not having any more cravings. How you're not desiring those sweets, like those candies and all that. You all understand what I'm saying? Give me a thumbs up. Hopefully you all can hear me clearly. These are the things that having these tactics can help prevent. Now, how do you know this stuff is working for you? First thing is your energy level is a lot different. You're going to the washroom and you're coming out feeling a lot better because now it's no longer affecting your weight. Some people have a hard time losing weight. They may lose 2 pounds and gain 10. It's because you're eating too much sugary foods. The sugar becomes the fat. And that's what the fat is. It's the sugar that has not left your body because your body is not breaking down the sugar that is left over. The body can only break down a certain amount of sugar. For those who are diabetics, you know exactly what I'm talking about. See, this is an entirely different lifestyle. You are changing everything. But I like chicken. I like to eat turkey like that because I know that in my blood type, that's really not good for me eating it in large consumptions. But I like apple pie. I like apple pie too. But I need to make sure that the apple pie that I'm getting doesn't have certain things in it like soy or some type of ingredient that has 18 letters in it that I can't pronounce. So instead, that's a train in the background. So instead, I'm going to find out how to make this myself or find someone that makes this stuff that understands the way that I eat. And that's how you win. So, with the exception of the train passing by. I hope you all learned something from this, and I will be making some more videos. I want you all to keep this in mind. I appreciate everybody watching these videos. If you learn anything from these videos, then I did my job. Right now, I'm getting ready for the Summer Detox 2025 program. I will be making a few videos. If anyone is interested in how to do this, I don't want no money. I'm not selling anything. I'm just making these videos so that if you need to go back and review, you can take a look at them and you can learn from it. I hope that you all learned something from this video. This is just simple talk, and I thank you for the like. Thank you for the love. I thank you for here, because if they think that what I'm saying is harmful, they'll mute it and they'll flag it. So you'll go on looking at the videos and you won't hear my voice at all. So I had to be very cautious of what I put on, because I don't want anybody missing the message. So I'm going to say this again. I'm going to go off. Number one, get your blood type. Very important. When you get your blood type, you need to go online and get what is called a blood type diet chart. It's 4 main ones. Look on that chart and look at all the foods that you are allowed to eat, what is acceptable for you to eat, and then lastly, what is not allowable. After you do that, then you want to get an alkaline chart. Your alkaline chart will tell you all the foods that best serve you. Go on your blood chart and take a look at the foods there. Then go to the alkaline chart and start matching up the foods that are in your group. And start eating foods and making recipes that match that blood type. Before you start any regimens, I am going to ask you for 21 days. You start off with a small fast. When you do that, then during those 3 days, you are creating the recipes that you're going to eat for those 21 days. Your food consumption should be no more than 2 fists. I know that doesn't look like a lot, but you have so many different varieties that you can make, with the exception of salads and soups. You need to have a balanced meal. If you're going to eat any meat, you need 3 vegetables per meat. So if you're going to eat chicken and you're going to eat fish, you need to have 6 different vegetables for those. You have to have more vegetables than the meat. If you're going to eat fried food, it actually makes your blood a little thicker, so it's not flowing within the 45-minute rotation cycle that your blood needs to flow in. After 21 days, you should notice a lot of different results. And if you need any help with that, I have a product flag you. But if you're interested, just inbox me, leave a message, and I will respond. All right? 21 days can mean the difference of being healthier or being sicker. It's all up to you. All right. So I'm going to end it. Take a deep breath. Remember that everything that you put your all into, put your all into it. And figure out how to come at it again in the most effective way. You can start by just doing an affirmation. My affirmation is, I will not fail today. I will not fail today. I will not fail today. I will do my absolute best in what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my absolute best in what I'm going to do. And what I want people to start doing more of is taking your time, and don't let your emotions control your actions. Keep calm, keep cool. You got this. I command you to be great. I command you to be prosperous. I command you to be greater today than you were yesterday. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something from it. And again, if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, the YouTube channel is We Ride for a Cure. All right, I've been on for 38 minutes, and I hope you all got something from it. 38 minutes. I command you to be great. I command you to be prosperous. I command you to be greater today than you were yesterday. Good night.